My interview with Jenny Powell was so amazing and so awesome sauce, and there was so much content. Guess what? This is part 2.
And now, an interview with a hot girl who does stuff on the internet.
You have been in the internet.
Inside of it.
Literally inside of the internet and swimming around for years. I mean, you've done Lonely Girl 15. I mean, there's a laundry list. The Guild. I mean, you've worked on anything and everything that's been huge. Why did you get your start? I mean, this has been, years that you've been doing this.
It's been a crazy journey. I was in traditional media prior to this.
Okay.
The last traditional media job I had was on a reality show about a woman that talked to dead people. And this was a producer level job. My job was to sit at a desk, wait for the camera people to come in and be like, here is the footage we shot today. And I go, great, thank you. I signed a piece of paper saying, there is footage now. Then I would take this footage and carry it to an editor. There was a lot of waiting around, and I had the computer. So I started watching internet videos, and I'd actually had a friend say, I'm getting really into vlogging. Like, all these people that vlog, they're, like, so fascinating. There's this one girl, she's, like, in this weird religion, and she's homeschooled, and I'm really worried about her. I'm concerned about her. So, literally, this friend was, like, as somebody who understands human nature, like, I don't know if I go that far, but he was really concerned about this girl online. And I was like, well, let me take a look. And he showed me Lonely Girl 15. I'm thinking about it and seeing other fans were creating, like, their own characters. And, I mean, my best friend is Logan Rapp, who's, like, you worked with him, like,
he's awesome. He's stuff out.
He's freaking awesome, dude. But, he was toying with building storylines within the world. And I said, well, no one's parodying it. So the concept of the show was, if history had YouTube, what would they do with it? So we're taking, like, classic viral videos and pairing them with, like, a historical event or a person and so my very first idea was, well, if Anne Frank had a camera, she'd video blog instead of write a journal. I have all these ideas. I need the ability to make them happen. And I think I'm reaching that point where I could get those resources. And it's very exciting to me.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like, hey, here's that Civil War reenactors idea I've had for frickin' 20 million years. I want to do it. And as a producer, I do a lot of that anyway. I just want to take it to the next level.
Right. Next level. That's awesome. Do you want to win an Oscar? Do you want to win an Emmy?
Dude, I'd love to.
I mean, I guess who wouldn't, right?
I want all the awards. No,
like,
I mean, there's something to be said about, and I will say this, the show won 2 Streamies.
Which is,
and
congratulations.
won IWTV Award.
Amazing.
I was very excited that we took both the Interactive Series Awards for Streamies and IWTV because that was something that was so important to us when we started the project. I mean, I get my satisfaction out of seeing people I love and people I've worked with. Because again, it's all about community.
Right.
This is a community, and I think as long as we all keep that spirit at the end of the day and
continue to
support one another, I think we're going to be okay, and getting awards for it is nice. It's a nice little bonus. It was so funny because when I was working on the IWTV Awards and we were in rehearsals, somebody had to come up and accept the trophies each time because they needed to rehearse, like, walking on and off stage and all that logistical stuff.
Sure.
So I ended up being that person. So I was like, every time I was like making up, like, fake award speeches for, like, all this. It was like, and by the end I'm just like, I like shoes!
Thank you for ham and beef!
So I was like, well, if I don't ever win anything, at least I did that, and that was hilarious.
What do you think is going to be the big push? Like, 5 years from now, I mean, obviously a lot's changed in the last 5 years.
Yes,
with
tons.
content.
Mm-hmm.
5 years from now, what's your prediction?
I think YouTube is going to continue their quest to support more premium and higher quality stuff, and I think as the technology catches up, that's going to be much more possible. We were actually talking about this before, but, Lizzie Bennett is shot on a T2i and a Zoom microphone. And it looks freaking awesome because we have a cinematographer who knows that equipment and can light like a motherfucker.
Whoa.
Sorry, can I curse on this show?
Of course you
It's
can.
the internet.
You
I
can say
do whatever I
anything.
want. There's a buzzword right now of scalability. That's like the big
Oh.
buzzword, which is, and we get it a lot on Lizzie Bennett, where it's like, we took a thin budget and was able to stretch it in a way that it looks much higher quality than it is. That's scalability.
Ooh.
What I fear, and what I don't want to have happen, is that people in traditional media see scalability and they interpret cheap.
Right.
And they're like, oh, great, we can give you not a lot of money and you can do big, big things with it. Yay. If we can do what we do on this budget, can you imagine what we can do if you give us a bigger one?
I mean, you could take over the world.
Yep.
World domination. And you could actually probably
That's
pay
it.
yourselves.
That's what I want in 5 years. I want world domination.
It's a world domination sandwich of love with pepper jack cheese, the sexy cheese.
Thank you so much for tuning in to part 2 of my interview with Jenny Powell. Please make sure to tweet at us, subscribe, check out our new content on Tuesdays, So You Think You Can Make Love. I'm Sarah Fletcher. This is the Mini Grind. And remember what Mama says, you better eat all your vegetables. Otherwise there's going to be a boogeyman and he's going to come out and he's going to find you and he's going to drag you into the bed. That's what's up.